Hello everyone and welcome back to another. I gotta figure out why it's doing that. I have no idea why it's making that noise whenever I switch to my full face, but it is driving me nuts. I don't like it. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome back to another Thursday stream. I guess it's Thursday. Oh, Happy New Year! I forgot, actually. I forgot it was New Year's. I fell asleep at 10 something on my couch. I woke up at 12:40ish. It's going to bed. I was like, oh, I have a text message from my old roommate. Let's see what they had to say. And it was a video, and it was like, Happy New Year. I'm like, what? Yeah. So it's just another day. I always work New Year, so it doesn't really mean anything to me. Besides the fact that I don't feel like we should be at 2026. I don't know how that happened, but I don't know what she's doing besides being a menace. She will sleep the entire time I'm on my computer, except when I'm streaming. This is the only time she does this. Even if I'm here at the same time on a non-streaming day, she doesn't do this. Right, Babs? Okay, yeah, okay. Anyway, ooh, she's being daring. You being daring back there, honey? Okay, we're gonna jump right into this because, well, we're just gonna jump right into this. I'm just worried she's gonna hurt herself because she's gonna fling herself off of something. It's fine. She'll be fine, hopefully. Well, let's jump right in. Make sure everything's, as far as I can tell, everything's working. So, I somehow lost my helmet at some point. I don't know when that happened, but we had to go make another helmet. And it's getting dark out. Typical. Okay. So, yes, we need bamboo. I know we went to a jungle biome, and I can't imagine that we went there and I did not pick up bamboo. However, I can't find it anywhere. I have looked in every chest down here. I've looked upstairs. Oh yes, we have kitchen now. We have kitchen. I'm not quite happy with it. I don't know how I feel about the birch stairs here. I might switch that. This, thought it was a great idea. With like that. I hate it. It just throws the entire kitchen off. So that probably won't stay there like that. But yeah, we've got that. I've been working on these pillars. This, yeah, I don't like that. That's gonna be changing. I think we were here for when we put the back door in. I'm not sure. I still have stuff to do more, like texturing and whatnot. But yeah, we've made progress. Now, if only I could find the stinking bamboo. I was gonna scream if I opened this up. I've checked all these chests, and then suddenly there's bamboo there. There is not, but we do need another helmet. I really don't know what happened to our helmet, because I know I had one. But it's not here now. I'm not putting these downstairs. I'm like, what in my inventory can I get rid of? Well, it's not going downstairs because I will never see it again. So you guys can stay here. I'm gonna keep the boat. Item frame can stay. I've got plenty of, well, why don't you just, okay, oak slab. Do I have spruce in here? I don't. Do you have spruce over here? I do. Did I have spruce? Okay, I don't need the stairs. We could leave the leather. I need to refill my bucket. I don't think I need that. I don't need the flowers. We're gonna bring the flowers downstairs. I'm gonna cook the meat while I'm here. So you never know when you're gonna need food. Especially because we're going to be going on an adventure. I can always find more flowers. I don't need the shears. No, I'm not gonna give him the shears. I'll never see them again. Boat can go here. I actually do need to get some wood. That's sand. No, that's sandstone. Okay, that's not gonna help me. Let's go grab some wood. Drop off whatever it was that I was just thinking about needing to drop off. Take the oak planks. I've been going through so much oak lately. It's ridiculous. If I have any other planks that might... Whatever. Okay, and what did I... Shears. Okay, let's go sleep. Are you down here still, Blue? What are you doing down here? Don't open that door. How many times I forgot to close that stinking dirt block thing and then had a zombie come and try and kill me? Yeah, it happened quite often. No, we have not finished the front of the base yet. I'll get there. I'll get there. I promise, I'll get there. It's just not today. And we're not going to be able to use the attic. I was trying to make it so the upstairs space was usable. However, if we go upstairs, you can... I think I was actually here for when we, anywhere we try to go along the wall, we're just going to hit this. So, yeah. I don't see how this is going to be usable, but I'm planning on texturing the ceiling at some point, somehow. Haven't thought about that yet, but we did... I put four blocks. Essentially, that's all the birch I had. It's fine. It's fine. I'm really glad you could jump over those. Are you outside, Blue? No, you're not. Good. You could stay there. Okay, we have everything we need. Crafting table. We just need to get water, but we'll do that. We need to figure out where we saw the jungle biome. I feel like there was one not that far away. I think in that direction. I think we had to go this way. Also, if you noticed any creeper holes lying around? No, you didn't. You don't notice anything. I totally wasn't listening to other people stream Minecraft and ignore my own game sounds, thinking that they were other people's, and gotten blown up several times. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. It so happened. It was bad. It's okay. I'm cold. It is a grand total of 6 degrees outside, so it's a little chilly. Who are you? If you're not squared, who is this? Or are you just the original, not Bodie McBoatface? I think this is not squared. We need name tags for boats. I don't know why that's not a thing. Normal ships and boats have names. Why can't Minecraft boats have names? Maybe I'm the only one that gets emotionally invested in my boats. I do love the cold weather. Unfortunately, all my like long johns and whatnot have all worn completely through, and my winter coat now has holes in it. So I just don't have the gear for the cold weather anymore. And I don't have the money to buy anything new. Hello, fish. Goodbye, fish. I know there was a jungle, like, pretty close by. Hoping. We have a list of things we need. We need bamboo. We might be going for those, for some sea lanterns. Which I'm a little worried about. And I want to set up a nether area. Because I really want to use the copper bulbs for, like, lighting inside the base. But, you know, we need... I think it's blaze rods for it, so we need to go to the nether. You can see where my priorities lie, considering we're looking for bamboo first. The Nether scares me. I've never spent much time in the Nether in any of the builds or worlds that I've done, so... Okay, I think it was over here. I think. Because, like, that's the mountain there. That doesn't look like... Bunch of kelp. Ooh, hello. Let's get off of this. Don't mind if I do. That's the only chest, right? No other chests? I don't think so. I think they only typically have one. Why did I lose that much food? We've totally been to this village before, right? I think we have. Just have to remember that's there when we eventually want to get villagers. I think we're gonna skip the iron farm unless we really need it. I'm not someone who really likes building farms, and I don't like dealing with villagers either. I do need to get them from mending books. Unless we want to try our hand at fishing, but I do want to try fishing. I don't think I've ever really fished in Minecraft, but we are going to need villagers at some point. Can't rely on fishing. I really thought there was a jungle over here. Maybe I'm losing my... Well, don't answer that. Did I go in a circle? Those are my 2 dark oak trees. How did I go in a circle? Since when is there a village over here? I'm so confused. Have I just never looked on this island before? Of course, now it's gonna rain. Obscure my vision. Since when is there a village here? Also, how did I end up going in a circle? I'm confused. I've been confuzzled. Well, that's gonna make my life real easy then. There's no way this village was always here. We sailed around the entire island we situated ourselves on. Where did you lot come from? Well, it's not a very good village. Well, there's an iron golem. I'm so confused. Cat! I don't have any fish. I don't really need the pans, but I'll take the bread. There's not another chest in here right now. Ooh, I'll take that though. No, I already made one. Never mind. It's like, oh, I could use that for my kitchen, but I already did that, so never mind. That's, if I could stop running into walls, would be great. I don't know who's leaving their doors open. Well, this is gonna make my life so much easier. Okay. Still don't know where y'all came from, but okay, I can deal with this. Ooh, 2-level house. Getting up there in the world. How many people live in this poor house? Ooh, emeralds, potatoes, apples. Take the book. Don't really need the poppy, but this is not what we came here for, and this is so close to my house, and I can't believe this. What's with the chicken hole up there? Okay, let's go. Let's get to Not Squared and head on our merry old way. Wait, I want to... You. 32 sticks? That's a lot of sticks, man. Okay. And the sun is going down. Hi, cat. I like cat. I'll be back for you, cat. If y'all haven't noticed, I really like animals. Don't know how you would have... Yeah. Couldn't tell by my channel, you know, with Wolf Quest and whatnot. I miss my zookeeping days, but they are far behind me. Now, hopefully, we can find a jungle and not get turned around this time. It's gonna be much harder, though, with the dark. I think the jungle would be a cool place to build in one day. Obviously not today, because we haven't even gotten anywhere close to being done with our current place, but one day I think it'd be cool. I say this as if we've even found a jungle yet. We're currently still looking at, I think, a birch oak forest. I thought it was dark oak for a second, but it's definitely not dark oak. We continue. As I shiver. We're still at 6 degrees. We haven't gone down yet. Half tempted to go get gloves for my hands. My next place is going to have heating. Because I don't run the space heaters that often because, you know, electricity. They just put in new smart meters and, yeah, my bill went stupid high. So, yeah. I don't like those smart meters. They're so annoying. I don't know how you can raise, not even like 100%, but like, there's some people's bills that want like 800% increase. That's ridiculous. That's actually ridiculous. Mine wasn't that much, but still. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this kelp. Or the flint. Flint is only really useful in flint and steel, right? There I've been. I know there's a jungle around here somewhere. We just have to find it. Finally finished the Minecraft movie though, guys. I didn't hate it. Like, the movie didn't take itself seriously, which, you know, is fine. You could have a bad movie where it doesn't take itself seriously and it still becomes a good movie in that it's just funny. But if you have a bad movie that tries too hard and you're just like, no thank you. is that I mean, I don't really want to go deal with the drowned, though. That's my issue. I think I saw a sea lantern, but maybe I'm seeing things, because now I don't see it. I know I've got the torch in my hand, so that's lighting things up a bit. Sorry guys, I just ate dinner and the red sauce is not very happy with me. Raviolis and garlic bread, and I forgot to put the red pepper on the garlic bread, which kind of was a little sad. I also overcooked it a bit, so it was a little crunchy. Well, no, like not like in the good crunch, or like the dried out bread crunch, which is like, oh, what is that? Sorry, my monitor just flashed. I don't know why it did that. I think that's just either a village or a whatchamacalls it, the Pillager Tower. I got there eventually. I just watched Guardians of the Galaxy and my mind was like, Ravager. I'm like, no, that's not it. Sorry, Cord, but that's the wrong one. I'm waiting for my brother to call me tomorrow morning and say, hey, can you take me to the ER? Because he went out last night with his friends. Well, no, he went out to his friend's house. They were supposed to go out, but the roads were really nasty. We got like a couple inches of snow last night. And, a good portion of his friends are now doing jujitsu. My brother does not. And they decided to mess around as men in their early, mid-20s do. Especially when alcohol is involved. Where is this stinking jungle? It was not this far as last I recall. Maybe it was in the other direction. Anyway, we'll come across one eventually. They decided to mess around on concrete floor with only a throw rug over top of it. My brother came home. Well, he helped me take down some Christmas decorations today. We don't like live in the same house anymore, but he's got bruises wrapped around his wrists, all up under his shoulders, and he's limping really bad. And I was like, dude, what'd you do to your knee? He's like, I don't know. I don't remember. I'm like, what do you mean you don't remember? He's like, I don't remember what I did to it. Okay. I'm not climbing up there right now. There's too many creepers. I don't need that. I need to find the stinking jungle. And throughout the day, his knee is just getting more and more swollen. And I'm like, dude, he's like, Cord, remember how back in high school I tore my meniscus? I'm like, are you trying to tell me something? He's like, I think I did it again. Hopefully I don't. I mean, he can drive still and all that stuff, but going to the ER by yourself is not fun. I mean, it's not fun anyway, but it's not fun by yourself. I've only gone once for me. I had someone with me, and that's still. Then again, that was, gosh, I don't know how long I was there. Too long. We found a desert. Is this a desert, or are we back in the plains? I just want a jungle. That's all I want. I'm also trying to figure out what that is over there. I'm not willing to get out of the boat. Not squared is my only sense of safety right now. And then I went and I asked him, like, well, you're never going to do this again, huh? And he's like, oh, no, we probably will. I'm like, dude, he's like, it's not my ACL. That's all he cares. Because if he really hurts himself, he has to have a physical before he even goes back to school for his program. So, like, dude, what are you doing? But, hey, he's an adult. That tree I don't like. I don't like this whole thing. Or any of this. What is this? Never mind. I love this area. We need to remember this area. I didn't mean to go down here. This is like amazing. I love this. It's my new favorite thing. Back in the boat. I didn't know creepers could swim. That said, it's still not what we're looking for. Cow! Hello, cow. Another village. Still, I think, or is that a... That's a village, right? Yeah, no, that's not a mansion. It's just a very big house. We will find this stinking jungle eventually. At least we can't get lost this time. Because we just had to follow the lane on the other side. Okay, that looks like we've got dark oak over there. Maybe. I need my fingers to stop. I might actually go get gloves. Because these are frozen. Unfortunately, my thin pair of gloves is in my winter coat downstairs. I don't know if I have any other thin gloves up here. I'd really like to know where my really nice thick gloves, I had really, like, they were rated for like -degree temperatures. They were really nice. I mean, you couldn't do anything with your hands in them, but they were really nice. I have no idea where they went. I've not found them the past 2 years, and I'm very upset about that. You know, I really wasn't here to go on a cruise around the world. I was just here to have a good time and find some jungle wood and then start building another area. This was not on my to-do list. Nor was that buzzing all the time. I really think that, well, I know that the jungle biome was in the other direction. I think it was across past the Mycelium Island. But at this rate, I don't want to go back. By the time we get back and then cross it again, we might have come across a jungle island, a jungle biome this way. There's gotta be one over here somewhere. Maybe as we come across another taiga. Don't start bleeding. This is, I really thought this was going to be just a quick in and out and we'd have time to do a bunch of other stuff. But evidently, that's not the case. I kind of want to go through there, but at the same time, I think I'm going to get lost if I do. What is that? I really wish this rain would stop, because that, I think they're just trees. They're just trees, but they kind of looked funny. To go through there or to keep going this way? Oh, I'm gonna get lost. I'm so going to get lost. We're never gonna find me again. We're not getting out of the boat. The minute I get out of the boat, we're lost forever. Until I pull up the cords. I know myself. I have 0 sense of direction. Except IRL. IRL, I can do pretty good. As long as I have, like, landmarks to orient myself by, like, okay, the river's over there. River's not over there. The river is over there. Creek is over there. The viaduct is that way. I don't think this is leading me anywhere. There were so many times when we would in college, my roommate and I would be going to lunch And we'd be getting out of whatever class it was. It's probably genetics, because I think that was our only lunch area class we had together. And we'd leave the genetics room, and she was shorter than me, so she always was walking in front of me. If we weren't, because, you know, you can't always walk side by side because it gets a little crowded. And so she would be in the lead, and she would, Jungle, I see vines. And we'd leave the room, and she would take a left instead of a right to go down to our nearest dining hall, the good dining hall. The other dining halls were not great. And I'd always be like, okay, I guess we're going to this one. And we would get all the way, we'd sometimes even get into the building before she'd be like, oh, this isn't where we were supposed to be going. I'm like, no, but this is where you wanted to go, so who am I to say no? It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. I miss those days. But we found bamboo, which is all we needed. Not really, but thank goodness. Is there anything else in here that might be worth my while? So I've got 31 bamboo. Melons, I don't have melons. Okay. Anything else? I know I do have a sapling for that. I don't need vines. I've got plenty of those. I would like some cocoa beans, so I'm not seeing any. I mean, I don't really need them. I don't think I'm going to be making any cookies, but just so we don't have to do this trip again. But like I said, I don't see any. I also don't want to get lost in here. Okay. That was a death pit. Okay, now we get to go home and put this whole journey behind us. As long as we get home safely. Okay, stop it. We do not need to get stuck on bamboo. Okay, not squared. You ready to... You have GPS, right? You know how to get home? I wasn't paying attention. I was yammering. I think it's this way. What sort of boat doesn't have GPS these days? Honestly, if I wanted to know, I could just ask my family. My dad is ferry boat captain. My brother's going to school for maritime stuff. My mom worked ferries. My half-brother works tugs. Cousin was in the Coast Guard. Other cousin was in the Navy. I think the other cousin was also in some sort of boat thing. My other half-brother's in some sort of boat thing. And then there's me, who doesn't like being on the water whatsoever. I don't like swimming. I'd rather be up in the mountains. Like, I don't like going to the beach. I don't like doing any of that stuff. I would much rather just... I think I went the wrong way. Oh, what was that? Did the salmon try and stop me? We're not going into the deep, dark cave, which wants to eat me. It's got teeth. I see the teeth. I ain't going in there. We obviously went the wrong way. How did we get lost without even getting lost? We went through a singular pathway. I thought you... Didn't you... We're not gonna ask for directions. There's nobody asks for directions around here. Okay, so it's not this way. I am one of the horrible people that will not stop and ask for directions. That's why Google Maps is like my best friend. However, it doesn't work where I live. One, we don't have great cell service. Two, all the addresses are wrong. Like my address, if I were to punch in my address, I would end up on the other side of the town. Well, not like 2 streets over. When I'm at work, I have like the sheriff's office and well, not the sheriffs. The sheriffs are a bit more familiar with the area now. It used to not be, but like the state troopers or whatnot, if they're ever called in, they tend to come and be like, yo, do you know where this address is? Because my GPS brought me down to this bridge, but there's no bridge there. I'm like, there hasn't been a bridge there in like 30 plus years. I'm not surprised because, you know, that's just how technology is these days. I still think we went the wrong way. Let's hope we didn't. I'm very nervous that I'm gonna get a bloody nose because I had one last night. I had one the night before. I'm just tired of them. Really? Is this where? Yes. Okay, we need to go this way. Let's not go that way. Let's get back out to the open water and then we'll go. Actually, this leads to open water. Okay. Towards the sunset. Oh, we hit a squid. What is giant squid doing coming up this far? What have the whales forced them up? Wait. This isn't open water. We're going back. I'm not risking it. We need to get to open water and then we can go along the coastline. I'm not getting stuck in land and then not being able to find my way back out. Logically, you're like, Cord, just turn around and follow the water back out. No. I don't think logically. I don't know what my brain does, but it isn't logical 90% of the time. You need me to find something, I can find it. I'm really good at finding stuff. IRL. But thinking logically, no. There was something over there. The drowned are over here, though. Yeah, there's another ocean monument or something. It's not a very lit up one. I don't see any guardian. Oh, good, there they are. Okay. Yeah, I don't really feel like dealing with that right now. Mainly because I think I'd want, like, respiration or whatnot. Water. I don't know, is it respiration or water breathing? I'm not sure. Yes, I see you. You're ugly. Actually, I kind of like your glowing eyes, but still. You're ugly. My back is killing me. I don't know what I did to my shoulder the other day. It hurts so bad. So bad. I'm gonna get gloves. I can't. It is too cold in here. We're still at 6, so it feels colder. I'll be right back. gloves have been acquired. Should be grateful. Well, no, I should be grateful because I had to go downstairs for these, and they're actually really cold. They're really, really cold because they were right next to my door, and now the dog is very upset because she thought I was done streaming, but I'm not. Sorry, Bean. Okay, I have to figure out how to do this with gloves because this isn't going to be very easy. Okay. Shiver. That's the one thing I just want someplace that has heating. I don't even need the heat on very high. Like, I am perfectly comfortable in my bedroom, and my space heater in there is set to 62. So, I'm perfectly comfortable in there. But I'd like to not have to wear 3 coats or fight with the dog for blankets on the couch. I tried to just relax on the couch for an hour. All I had was an hour of free time today. Just want to relax on the couch. I go to sit down and she jumps up, makes a nest out of the blankets, and lays there looking at me, dead in the eye. I'm like, can I have one? Nope, she would not let me have any of the blankets. I was like, fine then. See if I care. I did care. I managed to sneak my feet underneath her head. And that is how I kept my feet warm. It's pretty sad. I get bullied by my animals all the time. She was, like I said, I was taking down the Christmas decorations today. Not my Christmas decorations, my parents' Christmas decorations. My brother and I took the tree out. Dad was like, don't spill any water on the floor. And I'm like, I haven't watered the tree. And I'm the only one that waters the dang thing. I haven't watered it in 2 weeks. He's like, well, there'll still be probably water in there. I'm like, you're right, but it's not like it's going to be full. So my brother and I are like, okay, how do we want to do this? Do we want to lift it out and carry it out that way, or do we want to just kind of shimmy the stand to the back door? We were lazy, and the floor's already scratched all up, and we're good. We didn't scratch the floor. We shimmied it to the back door, and we're looking at it. We're looking at the door, and we're like, it's taller than the door frame, and its butt is bigger than the door. What are we gonna do? Actually, I need to move this so I can see chat again. Okay. What are we gonna do? We look at each other and we're like, well, there's only one thing we can do. Logically, that was not our only option, but you know what? It was our option at that point in time. So I held the door open. I stepped back. He was like, you ready? Ready. Timber! Flung the tree forward. Tree stand kicks back up in the air, dumps water everywhere. And I'm just dragging this tree out with the tree stand attached. And we're dying just because of the absurdity of the whole thing. We knew there's water in there. We didn't care. So I'm dragging this tree outside through about 2 feet of snow, and we get it out into the yard, well, backyard. He's like, I gotta go get a mop. I'm like, you have fun, because then he has to pass my father to get said mop. And you know, we did the one thing he told us not to do. And I'm like, have fun, and I'm there trying to take the tree stand off. And I got all the pins almost fully, not like still connected, almost fully out of the holder, and I can't get the stinking tree out. I'm like, there is nothing for you to be connected to. And my brother's there laughing at me as he's mopping up the floor, flinging water at me, like the butt he is. He's like, and then he's like, you want me to get that? I'm like, no, I don't need you to get that. He's like, well, then I had handed him an ornament that I had missed, and he's kind of like messing with it. while he's mopping because he didn't want to walk and put it away, you know. He's like, yeah, well, here, tosses the ornament into the snow. I'll deal with it. Why did you do that? So I go and fetch the ornament. He's over there trying to get the stinking tree stand off, and he's fighting with it just like I was. I'm like, oh, not that easy, huh? He's like, shut up. But got the tree stand off, got the tree outside. I got a good portion of the decorations down. I don't remember what, oh yeah. So while we're doing this is where the story was going. The Bean, the dog, the Bean, she got so overstimulated. I don't know what set her off. She's a shepherd. She's a herding breed. She was losing her gosh darn mind. Barking, nipping. She hasn't been nipping, like, not to that extent where she's actually biting at my ankles and my feet and, like, the back of my legs. She hasn't done that in years. She wouldn't stop. To the point that I got, like, bruises down the back of my leg from where she got me good. I'm like, can you stop? That flippin' hurts. She even went to jump up on the table. She thought better of it because she knows she's not supposed to do that, but she kind of made the motion and put her 4 feet on it and 4 paws on it. I'm like, don't even think about it. And then she's like, okay, I won't do it, but like, you're such a brat. I love her dearly, but she is a brat. She hasn't done that in so long, and I enjoy watching her have fun and be a goofball, but when the teeth come out, that's when I'm like, okay, you gotta calm down. Because she's a big dog. And like I said, I've not had this problem with her in years. She's gonna be 4 years old. Don't know where that happened, but I've not had this problem in a long time, so I think it was just she got super overstimulated. So who are you? Okay, I don't know who you are. I'm just gonna keep going. Because you're not... My house isn't here. Unless it got overgrown by trees. My house is this way. Unless I'm lost again. I should just have to follow along the... Do I get even more lost than I think I do? Now I'm getting worried. Where am I? Look, we followed the coastline. We have to be going in the right direction. We might have just passed that boat while it was dark out and I didn't see it. There's a lot of fire over there. I think that's fire anyway. It looks like it's fire. We've got to be going in the right direction. I think they're just flowers. Now I'm worried. I've worried myself. Is that my house? Yes, because there's a cherry tree right there. That's my house. Okay. I guess I wasn't really that lost whenever I lost that boat, because I obviously lost it at some point. I still want to build a lighthouse here. It's either here or on this island. I think this would be a better lighthouse spot, but like the island's cool too. We'll figure something out. Oi. Oh, come on. Oh, we get doing this with gloves, not easy. But we will endure. We have to figure out where we want to put our nether portal. That I haven't decided yet. First we have to get up this cliff. That's why I don't like going out the back. It's a pain to get back in. It'd be nice if someone built a staircase, but you know, I'm the only one on the server, so, well, it's not even a server. So, there. Oh, hello. Random cave. Anything good in here? It goes to nowhere. Oi, let me up. I don't think any of us are surprised, but it would have been nice if it was somewhere interesting. I love random dirt block. Like, there's that over there, which I think I'm gonna make a fishing pond. Like, I could make a... I don't know, I have to think about it. How do I want to do things? So, this is house, right? This is our main build. This is here. Storage room down here. This I had to eventually terraform into a nice little pavilion-esque area. Then we've got farms down yonder. Like, I could put the nether portal here, but I don't really want to put anything else in front of the base. Oh my gosh, Blue, you're adorable. I love you so much. I guess I can't see you through it, but anyway. Now, this is an option back here. However, I was planning on tearing this whole thing down. This is a creeper hole. We don't talk about the creeper hole. So, like, that was going to be torn down so you could have a nice clear view this way. Don't have any reason to go over here. So, like, this whole section is going to be gone. Eventually. So I don't want to put it here. So, we could either go that way, by, like, our mine entrance, or we could go this way. Now, let's see if there's anything interesting, like, little interesting land formation. I don't think there is, because we've been this way a couple of times. I don't want to go too far out. So, let's try the other side, because I think there's a few interesting areas over here. I need to eat something. I'll leave that there. Why'd you grow another big tree? You know how I feel about the big trees. Okay, so our mine is here. We could do something here. Because eventually I am going to get rid of this garden here. So we could do something in this little area and, like, terraform this into something a bit nicer instead of this. So that's an idea. Like, where does this... Ooh. This kind of just goes to the depths of the earth, doesn't it? I've trapped myself. Donkey, what are you doing down here, bud? So I think this might be not a bad spot. I just have to get rid of this overhang. I don't like this overhang. I think we're gonna do it into the side. So like into the rock face here and like make like a little nice area. Which means we're gonna need to do a lot of. This is bothering me right now. I have to get rid of this. It's driving me nuts. I just noticed it and now I can't. It's bothering me so much. Goodbye, random dirt pillar. You have served nobody well, and I don't like you. You have disappointed your forefathers. But I'll take the coal. Ooh, iron. How did I miss the iron? Okay. So, we need to get... We'll just do a bit of terraforming on it right now, because I want to... We need to get to the nether sooner rather than later. So, the way I figure, if we just get the general area where we want the portal, and then we can work on making it look nice later. Mainly because I really want that blaze rod, sorry. I was really hoping that would make it all the way over. Can we... Doing this with gloves on, not easy. Don't recommend doing it this way, but... And of course, it's getting dark out. Before you're asking, Cord, why don't you shift? Because my glove won't let my finger go down to the control key. Look, playing with gloves isn't the smartest way of doing things. It's just the way I'm doing it right now. I think we might be at the end of this stupid little... Well, we're at the end of that. Let's not die on our way home. Let's sleep real fast. I should put the bamboo away before I lose it. Warm up my fingers. Okay. Put the glove on better a bit. We also need... Do I not have any sticks? Let's... So much junk! Okay. My friend. Can we not lose my stuff? I'm gonna give you the wheat seeds, some of this... I'm gonna keep the dirt. The emeralds, the apples... melons, the poppy, the gold nuggets. I'm gonna keep the obsidian. Keep you. Give you that. I don't need that. Don't need the kelp. Don't need the flint. Don't need the book. Gonna smelt the iron while we're here. Potatoes in the other one. Okay. Dude, you can't reach. Just give it up. Go away. Okay. Should also make another axe, but that is the later's problem. What we should do is go get the rest of the, what is it, 3 on the bottom, 4 up. 12 pieces of 4. I think it's 12 pieces. I'll pick up this dirt. We always need dirt, so I'm not going to leave it. Okay. So let's just make a bit of a entry area. So this needs to be filled in. Because we're not going down there. Donkey, I would really recommend that you relocate yourself before I lock you down there. I don't want anything spawning down there. It'd be very annoying to listen to. Sorry, Donkey, I gave you your chance. Let's make, oh my gosh, fingers. So this leads to here. So let's clear this out a bit. Hopefully the donkey despawns. So like, we're kind of just gonna do it in this little nook area thing. I am just gonna make a... We are gonna make this much nicer, I promise. But for right now, this will do. Can we not keep pressing that button? Do I want it facing that direction? Kind of wanted it facing that direction. So when you came across it, it would be like not directly in your face. So that is, I need to go over 1. I think we're gonna go this way. Why? Yeah, I see you. Why are you here? Oh, how many of them are you? Y'all are ridiculous. How many of you guys do there need to be? Can you stop with the stinking crossbows? You're annoying. Nobody likes you. So you don't automatically get the ominous, like, effect anymore? I thought you did. Let's just go drop that stuff off. I should have fed the chickens while I was there, but I forgot, per usual. Okay, I'm gonna drop off 1 stack of dirt. Keep the dirt. I'm gonna get rid of you. Dude. What happened? Where are you at? What are you doing? I think he got stuck. Actually, I need you to switch, because I think I need you for... Is it getting dark out already? Better not be. No, okay. We are going that way. There are so many ankle breakers around here. We also have to do an enchanting setup, which I haven't forgotten about. Even if I wish I could. Okay, where is the lava pool? What are you doing all the way up here? So I've got 2. This takes forever. 5. 6. 7. This is ridiculous. That is 10. Okay. I think that's enough. But I guess we're gonna have to sleep again. And away we go. It's got a gosh darn smiley face on the front of it. Oh well. You gonna actually come upstairs tonight, Blue, or are you gonna stay down here? I guess they're staying down there. Just like my real cats. Don't want anything to do with me. Thanks for the chicken, Blue. I appreciate it. What's that? Okay. Hello, mutton. I was gonna say, don't I have a piece of coal? That wasn't even cooked. Why? I'm stupid. Okay, I also forgot my flint and steel, so... Yeah, I'm doing great today, guys. hoping I have the right amount. Because it goes... Is it just 2 up? No, you have to go up another one. And I of course did that, and now I had to break the obsidian again. I think I've only made like another portal like twice. How did I miscount that so badly? Oh well. It doesn't need to be filled in. Let's go grab flint and steel. Yeah, I did not bring it with me. If I could move. Yes, I know, Blue. I'm stupid sometimes. I don't know what word I was trying to say, but it wasn't stupid, and I kept getting confused because of that. Let's see where we end up. It's probably nowhere good. I don't have anything gold on me, which is problematic, but that's okay. Okay, that does work. I was worried. Let's eat before we go. Where do we end up? Okay. Come on, game, you could do it. This is not good. Oh, okay, we're making progress. Oh, soul sand immediately? And lava? And we're in a basalt area. What is that? Oh, it's a magma cube. It didn't look like a normal magma cube. Okay, we got a piglin up there. Why does that have to be on soul sand? Okay, well. Okay, back to the portal. Back to the portal. He's gonna be upset if I don't have gold on me, so we're going back to the portal. Okay, yeah, my stream did not like that at all. We're gonna have to be very aware of that when we go through the nether. I don't know if we had... I'm not seeing any drop frames, so OBS did give me an alert, so we are gonna have to watch that. I'm hoping that's just because we were loading all those new chunks. But we will have to wait and see. We got a horrible spawn location though. Ugh. It could have been so much better. Oh well. I'm kind of worried that we're not going to be able to stream going to the nether though, because if I'm gonna have to, when we do that, whenever we do that, I'm gonna have to pull up my, what's it called, task manager, so I can see my CPU and my GPU levels, and hopefully it won't keep spiking like I know it just did. Hopefully it'll work out. I'm hoping it might also just be the shaders. Shaders might have also been doing it, but we will see. I'm a little worried because that was not great, but that's okay. So we need, I was hoping to use some of the nether. We need to clear out this chest. Has our little friend down here made any progress? I doubt it. No. Okay. Well. We need to make that nether area a bit nicer. Or we could go chop down some birch trees so we can actually finish doing what I was doing in here. I need to focus on one thing. Core, just focus on one thing. We're gonna go chop down some birch trees. Hopefully I planted some. I must have. No, there's one over there. Let's see if there's any over here. Spruce, oak, oak. There's a lot of oak. Okay. I'm not sure I like the shaders on the portal. I don't like the shaders. Kind of all the other shaders are nice. I don't think I like that one though. But that's okay. Let's make some more buttons. And plant some more birch trees. Apparently we're low on birch trees. I don't know how that happened. I don't have any saplings on me. I should have known that. I love when I look up stupid things. I know I said we were gonna go get sea lanterns and whatnot today. I don't have any desire to go deal with that today. I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I just don't feel like dealing with that today. I've never gone after or fought guardians, so I'm a little like leery to do so. So yeah. Why do you keep buzzing? You're a buzzy bee. This is gonna break before I finish chopping down this tree, isn't it? Yep. Just gonna break my knuckles. Do it the hard way. Okay. And away we go. I do love the buzzy bees. I don't like that. We need to do a lot of work here. But that will not be today. We need to finish. Like I said, I'm going to do most of the interior work off camera. I think I've said that before. I just don't. It takes me a lot of. I don't know. I just don't like doing it on camera for some reason. It took me like an hour just to do this, so that's pretty much why. Okay. How did we... Do we leave that gap? Or do we go close it here? No, we have to go like this. And of course I don't have a stinking axe. That's why we don't build on evens. Okay, so then that goes like so, and that leaves that gap there. Okay, is that how we did it over here? That's a 1. Okay, it's not even over here. That's all right. So that works out that way. That leaves me with room to put something up on top of here, which will probably be lanterns. Maybe. Probably. What happened to my stakes? I do think I'm going to move that window. Because I don't like how it looks resting up against that. I just think it needs to go up 1. So let's just go and do that real fast. If we can get over there without killing ourselves. No. You didn't need a break. You can stay. Oh yeah, I don't want to be using my diamond pick right now. Okay, then we can go sandstone, sandstone, cut sandstone, cut sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. Okay, now I just have to go get glass. Boop. Should sell some glass panes. Keyword being should. Yes. Okie dokie. Over here. Sweet. Okay, let's see. How does that look? Dang it. Every time. Well, I could look from down here. Much better. I like that so much better. So much better. Okay. I love how I'm still dealing with floating such here. It's okay. Actually, take you. Do I have any excess food in here? I doubt it. I have a beetroot. I think the beetroot's the only food I have in here. I've got apples, carrots. Okay, this, a bowl, I saw bowls. Bowl. Got 3 bowls. Okay, this can all go into the kitchen. I'm gonna keep that on me. I mean, I might as well use it, right? Why is there dirt in the smoker? Okay, I don't need to eat. Sweet. Why is it always dark out? How does this happen to me? Let me go upstairs. We could bring this stuff downstairs while we're not doing anything. Why do I not have these? Why do I have so many beetroots? That wasn't that. What was that? I just put something in my inventory. I have no idea what it was. Like, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. No idea what it was. I think it was you. That. Wheat. Beetroots. Beetroot seeds. Golden apple. Okay, all this can go down into the kitchen. Okay, and I'm gonna put the golden apple in here. Okay. What to do now? I don't really want to, so I have to end in shortly. I don't want to really get into anything, so we might just start chopping down trees or clearing that area out of it so we can start terraforming next time. Or we could actually start tearing down this mountain. We have just have a lot of stuff to do. So let's just start doing it. Hopefully not die. I'm not gonna get that block back. Okay, let's just start tearing this down again. Because I don't want this mountain here, so this is going away regardless of my plans. Well, hello, chicken. I see him. Hopefully we don't have to say hi. Is this your, like, little hole in the ground, chicken? Now some surprise iron would be great. Just saying. Thought I saw something else moving down there. I was like, don't tell me there's another one. I don't like the mystery creepers. Right, chicken? You chicken little? Is the sky falling? You know, I never watched that movie until recently because I was like, oh, it's a stupid movie. It wasn't that bad. Like, yes, it was a kid's movie, but it wasn't like a horrible movie. It wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. It's just a fun movie. Like, nothing spectacular, but hey, if you just want a fun movie, it hit all the... It kind of was, like, perfect for that. Not a serious movie where you're like, okay, we have to follow this, this, and this, otherwise you're gonna get confused, and then what's happening here, and who's this character? No, we just have a fun time. Like I said, I have enough drama in my real life that I don't need it in movies. Sure, I like the dramas on occasion or like more serious movies, but I also am very happy with just some fun movies. Nothing too serious, nothing too heavy, just fun movie. Not that I really watch many movies. I tend to fall asleep during them. It took me like a week to watch the Minecraft movie. Because I'd get 20 minutes in and then start falling asleep and then put something else on, and it's not good. Stinking sheep. I can't believe we got a Basalt Delta. Oh my gosh, I started to sound like the Looney Tunes character. I can't remember the name of it right now. You all know who I'm talking about. The That's All Folks guy. Can't believe I can't remember that character's name right now. All I'm getting is the stinking Peter Porker from Into the Spider-Verse. Which I haven't even watched recently, so I don't know why that's the only thing coming to my head, but you know what, that's where we're at in my life right now. If I had known that Across the Spider-Verse was going to end on a cliffhanger, guess what I wouldn't have done? I wouldn't have watched it. I would have waited. Unfortunately, I didn't know. We'll mine until the pickaxe breaks, and then we'll go make a new shovel and pickaxe. Which means I need to... Oh, I do have the iron on me. I was like, which means I'm going to need to go find the iron. I like my little friend, but he's a pain in the butt. Also, guys, while I've been mining off camera and doing stuff off camera, I don't need you. I have killed so many Endermen because they like coming in here. Not one has dropped an Ender Pearl. Like, how have I not gotten a single pearl yet? Also, don't know why I closed this considering I'm going back outside. Chicken. Which tends to be my go-to meat. Now, I'm not a big fan of burgers. Like, I like certain cuts of steaks and whatnot. But I don't really like the ground beef. It has to be like a really thin burger for me to like it. Turkey, I don't like. I've never liked turkey. I will eat it for Thanksgiving, but I don't like turkey. I did not mean to place that. I'm not a fan of pork or and lamb and whatnot. I've never had lamb, so I can't say I'm not a fan of it. But chicken just tends to be my go-to, and I'm very sad about the state of how chicken is these days, which I think I talked about last stream, so I'm not going to go into it again, but... Oh, because my brother was home, I made stir-fry, we'll knock off stir-fry, Chinese chicken and broccoli the other night. And I hadn't even gotten to sit down at the table and try it, because this is my first time making it. And I made enough for my lunch the next day. And my brother's like, yo, I called dibs on the leftovers. I'm like, you, how dare you? I made it and you're calling dibs on the leftovers? I don't think either of us have had the leftovers though. I should have had that today, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't even remember what I had for lunch today. But it wasn't leftovers. It was alright. It obviously wasn't as good as the real thing. But I made it on a whim, and I didn't have all the ingredients. Like, the recipe I followed didn't call for... I don't know if it's oyster sauce or cream of oyster. I don't remember what it was. But, so I had everything, but I didn't really, I measured all that stuff out. I didn't measure out the chicken breast. So I think I might have had more chicken than the recipe called for. Oops. Oh well. But it was still good. It was definitely missing something, in my opinion. So I just have to try some more recipes next time, I think, and figure out what I'm missing. I don't know if I should be doing this with an iron pick when we are low on iron. I think I'm gonna have to go mining. Find more diamonds. I put on so much chapstick today and my lips are just still so dry. And the sun's going down yet again. I feel like that's all it ever does around here. Why is that floating over there? I hate the floating blocks. The naturally spawning floating blocks. Oh, they irritate me. I was really wanting that, but okay. We'll go until it actually starts getting dark. Make some progress though, that's good. We really don't need this hole. Okay, well, I guess that is a good way of indicator of you're done too. I didn't mean to take that fall. Okay. We've got a lot of cobblestone. We're gonna go put some of this away. We're gonna put it away ourselves instead of trusting our buddy here. Because he's gonna get lost. So cobble was down here, I believe. Yeah, we got so much cobble. That's not cobble. Okay, where did I put... What are you? Dandesite? Okay. You go here. Does anybody know where I put the dirt? I don't think I put those there. Oh, that's granite. Dirt. Okay. Okie dokie. We continue. Sorry, my guy. I'm really liking the glowberries, though. I don't know about the walls. I feel like it needs some texturing. So, I have to see. I don't think there's anything else you can do with diorite, though. That's, like, not modded in. So, I have to see if there is. We do need to texture the ceiling, though, so we are... I've been waiting for these glowberries to grow, and I just had the realization that I'm going to kick the ceiling up. Which means... those glowberries are not, they're all gonna break. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. Whatever. We'll figure something out. Though I do think we're gonna call it here. We've got a good chunk of this hill down. Maybe we still have quite a bit to go, but we got that done. We got another portal. We found the bamboo. We didn't do anything with the bamboo, but I have to figure out. That has to pertain to this, and I'm not sure if I even like what my current plan is right here. I don't just want to open a gate that doesn't exist. One day I'll put a gate there. Make my life that much easier, but... or, you know, an actual door. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, so we've made progress. It's not like I made this whole area here for like a porch-esque thing. To look out over something, we can't see this yet, but we will eventually. Eventually. I don't know what I just picked up. An egg. Oh, make scrambled eggs. I have to think, where would a lighthouse look better? Here or there? I think there makes more sense, because, you know, that's where the... oh, I can't remember that term, but that's where that is. But then what can we do here? So I would like to actually build this area up. I just have the mindset that everything has to have a purpose. It does not need a purpose. How many people's builds are completely barren inside? I get it, but I'm just of that mindset, but we'll figure something out. I think the lighthouse is going to go there. I had a whole plan for it to go here and whatnot, but I think it's going to have to go there. Because that just... there wouldn't be a lighthouse here, logically. It'd be over there. So that is not anywhere soon, but that is my current idea. But right now we have to finish this. We have to finish tearing that down. We have the nether portal area to build. We still have to do this. And we have to make our path actually look nice, because right now it doesn't. That being said, oh god, we are going, ow, shoulder, to call it here. I can't believe I had to put gloves on. That is pathetic. Putting gloves on is pathetic. Oh well. Anyway, guys. We are going to call it here. Let's see if anybody is live to raid. Oh, shivery, shivery, shivery. Let me mute my PC audio so I can check before I... nope, that's not it. Okay, we're gonna fall to raid this person. I hung out on their stream. I was hearing myself and I didn't like it. I hung out on the stream a few days ago and they seem pretty cool, so hope you guys have an awesome night. I will be back. Let me just click start raid. I will be back soon. What day? Oh my gosh, Saturday. We'll be back Saturday and hopefully Sunday with Minecraft. I like to see. I like to go into the Nether. I'm a little worried my computer's not gonna like it though. Well, stream's not gonna like it, so we'll figure something out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you all next time. Bye.